So what's up, everybody? So I meant to do this video like a week ago, but I've been busy with like schoolwork, midterms, regular work, and everything else. And so I want to come on here really quickly tonight and give you all a video that will be a response video to Ramlin Kai's video of I'm offensive if I do, I'm offensive if I don't. And basically, I just want to encourage her, just to let her know somebody out here is feeling empathetic for you. Somebody out here knows exactly what you're going through. I remember a couple years ago, I was trying to figure out the whole, moving out, trying to find resources about like how I'm going to move out, how I'm going to sustain moving out, and trying to get my own place, because I totally understand the idea of living with somebody else and not having complete control over your living situation. In addition to that, I am also empathetic and understand the whole idea of trying to go from a job to a career and getting in a job situation at somewhere where you like, where you enjoy going to every day, where you feel like you're making a difference in somebody's life and not just collecting a check. And so hopefully, everything works out for you. Hopefully, you find a career that you enjoy. You are able to work out your living situation. I'm not sure if your overall goal is to move out or if it's, to just stay there. I'm not sure what that may or may not be. I'm not really trying to get into all of that, trying to get in your business with that. However, I just want you to know that somebody out here understands that and feel empathetic. However, also with that being said, I want to say as a community, we have to stop giving out superficial solutions. And when I say giving out superficial solutions, when someone comes to us with a problem, be empathetic about it. Don't sit here and be sympathetic where, we'll be like, oh, well, at least, you got somewhere to live. Oh, at least you don't have to pay this. Oh, at least you got a job. At least ... I mean, yeah, but people don't want to hear that at the moment. And I always consider it like this. Think about it. If you're going through something, the last thing you want to hear is, oh, at least you got a job. When they had a rough day at the workplace. When you are, like encountering things at your house where you might want to like move somewhere else. Don't be like, well, at least you have somewhere to stay. Like, nobody wants to hear that. Also, with superficial solutions, don't come to somebody when they're like, oh, I hate my job, or I dislike my job, or whatever the case may or may not be, or I want to move out, or whatever. Don't give them a solution like, well, if you don't like where you're staying, just move out. Because to me, that's a superficial solution if you're not willing to sit here and provide a sustainable solution of, okay, well, you don't like where you're staying, do you have the resources? If you don't have the resources, do you need help budgeting to figure out how to move out? Do you need help paying, to move out? My thing is like this. I would never tell nobody to move out of a situation because you don't know what their resources might be. So, I mean, if they sit here and be like, well, I don't have the resources to move out. If I don't have the resources to help them move out, I'm not going to really say much about it. I'm just going to be as empathetic as possible and kind of move on. I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh, well, you should move out. Because, of course, they know they should move out. But to me, it's like, if I'm not going to provide any rent money for them every month, especially if they get short, then I need to be quiet. If I'm not going to sit here and provide security deposit for them or a background check deposit for them, any type of insurance they might need to go along with that, I need to be quiet about that. Because unless you can provide some type of sustainable solution for them and kind of be that reference for them if money gets low, then you need to just kind of just chill out and just say, oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I hope everything works out, eventually. And the same thing goes with a job. If somebody comes to you and tell you, oh, I don't like my job, don't say to them, well, you should just get another job. Because that's what the overall goal is, to get another job. That's why they're probably telling you that, because it's like, well, do you know anybody that can help them? A sustainable solution would be to tell them, well, I know somebody who's hiring. Let me talk to them and see, if this might be a good fit for you. So I can connect you all, do an interview, this and the third. Or what do you like to do? Ask them what they like to do. And if you see a job open come up online or whatever, shoot them an email and say, hey, I saw this online. You might qualify for this. If, look over the job position. If it's something that you like, then apply for it. Sit there and provide them with sustainable solutions that will help them go from point A to point B. Don't sit there and help, keep them in the same type of gloom and doom situation that they're in, because you don't want nobody to sit here and kick you when you're down. So don't sit there and kick them when they're down. And that's pretty much all I have to say about the situation. Like I said, I hope everything works out for her. I do like watching her YouTube channel, even though I'm not able to always comment in her comment section. Let her know how good of a job she's doing. I do, like I said, I do watch. However, I just don't have the time. But anyway, like, subscribe, share the video. Peace.